Hey guys, welcome back to another video. On this day, I first started by mopping the front patio, and then I proceeded into vacuuming my front door, and I'm also doing my sliding door because Kara's fur, and when it's raining, she has this thing of putting her paws inside the butler door, and then she will be her paws will be muddy, and as you can see down there, it is, I don't know, it's been like that for a while. I haven't been able to get to it, and I did wipe it off camera, but that was not the intention. I forgot to press play or record when I was doing it. So yeah, so I've been, this is not a door that I get to every single time. I try to do it at least every 2 months. It depends how dirty it is, and it's also one of those things that I do forget to get to. It is not intentional, but it's one of those things that they are in my face, but they're not really in my face. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the shares. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. It helps us to grow, and then including liking, guys. Like the video. I would appreciate it if you would like the video. It would mean a lot to me, and thank you to new subscribers. I hope you would like your stay here. Thank you to the returning subscribers as well. It is so wonderful to have you guys here. We are growing as a little community, and one day I hope we will be on 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for. I think it will serve as a motivation to do more, because creating content sometimes and it's not getting the response that you hope for, it can be demoralizing. And I would also like to beg you guys not to download my videos, because they affect my watch hours, and it's not really nice, because I do put a lot of effort and a lot of time in this. Please don't download. Rather you not watch it than downloading, because that also hurt my channel. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and keep watching. Please watch up until the end, and don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe if you haven't. I am starting on dinner. Um, we are traveling later tonight back home, and the funny thing is, my younger self would not have been standing here and cooking dinner before I go home. I would have made sure that there's takeaway, we will buy food, but I found myself not enjoying takeaway as much as I did before. I'm not saying I don't like it or I won't eat it or whatever, but I don't enjoy it as much. I don't know if that makes sense. I eat it when I'm craving it or if I absolutely have no choice. But if I have a choice, I try not to. By all means. I don't know. Is it 40, guys? Is it how it is? Is it old age? Am I getting old? Because I used to hear our grandmothers, our mothers, they would complain about a takeaway. Like they were never even interested in having takeaway. Like if you bring something and say we are eating, including bread, they don't like it at all. So I'm asking myself, is this what it's called, old age or whatever? I like real food. I think I don't like fast food as much as I used to, but I don't mind eating out real food. You know, I would even settle. I'm not a pap person, but I would even settle for pap and beef or pap and chicken or braai type of thing. I would rather buy from those people that buy meat or grilled chicken with pap and all of that than to buy a takeaway, you know. So I am going to be cooking a one pan meal, and I'll make a salad on the side. These are the meatballs that we made the other day, and if you're seeing it, you're seeing it. Please don't ask me, don't say anything, but whatever it is that you're wondering, yes. Yes, so I've put the butternut, the potatoes, and the meatballs onto the pan, and then the potatoes and the butternut, I've coated them with oil, and then sprinkled salt a little bit, and then did my rosemary on top, and the meatballs that was left, I'm going to put it back onto the fridge. That'll be lunch for other days. I don't know when, but one day. And then I was cooking rosmarino here. It's going to be part of my salad. I cooked a little bit because I didn't need any more than what I cooked here, and I did not want to have leftovers that required me to freeze them, to freeze it after cooking it. And then it was done. I'm rinsing it, and I'm going to let it drain on the side while I continue cooking. I bought kale about a week ago, and the intention was to cook it during the week. I completely forgot about it, left it in the fridge, and I was so bummed up. I was so angry at myself for letting it go to the state, but I'm not going to throw all of it away. I was even heartbroken having to throw any of it, but it had changed color. I think you guys can see that, and I'm going to make it. It's going to be part of the salad. The green leaves in my salad will be my kale, and I think if you have been here, you know this is how we make our kale. If we are going to make a salad, instead of blanching it on the stove, I would pour hot water on top, and then close it with a plate or anything that will close it tightly. Let it sit for a couple of minutes, close to 30 minutes, and then I will drain it completely and rinse it with cold water. But 30 minutes is a stretch, man. Not 30 minutes, but it can stay for a couple more minutes. I just don't measure. I just know that I don't want it to turn dark. I still want it bright green. You can still see the yellow ones in there, but it's not gonna kill us. We are going to eat it at the end of the day as it is. So I'm going to rinse it to stop the cooking. We want the color to remain to be bright green. It shouldn't be anything we don't want it to continue cooking, if I may put it that way. So these are my veggies and my meatballs. My meatballs are ready. I'm going to take them out of the pan, and then I'll smash my potatoes and put them back onto the oven. You guys know we've done this before. I love it. I don't know how. I just love how I'm able to hold them. I don't know. If you crush them and put them in the oven to continue grilling, they come out having this crunchy taste. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. Make sure that you pat dry your kale after rinsing it and after letting it drain for a couple of minutes. Still pat dry it a little bit, and I added my rosmarino as well, and I added cooked peas, and I added broccoli. This is the one that I bought at the Asian market. I blanched it. It was one, and I froze one. No, I froze half of it, and the other half I kept it in a fridge because I love, if I'm making salad, I always do that. I always share them into two pieces, two parts, freeze one and then keep one in the fridge to be able to use fresh. And then I added green chili into there. I wanted it to be slightly spicy, not too much, but a little bit of a kick from the chilies. The cucumber is an optional, really. It's not necessary because it's not necessary. This was a warm salad, so but I used it because it has been in a fridge for a week now, and I added my garlic and onion powder, and I'm adding sesame oil onto there. You can add olive oil if you have olive oil, and I proceeded into adding white wine vinegar. Balsamic would do as well, but it might change the color of your vegetables. Also, clear vinegar will be, it's perfect. Either apple cider, white wine, or rice vinegar would do really well. And I added green mustard onto the salad, and as always I did add my yellow salt onto there. For taste, you can add salt if you like salt. I don't like salt. So I am mixing everything together, making sure that the seasoning is distributed accordingly onto the salad, and it tasted absolutely absolutely delicious. The vinegar was not overpowering. The garlic powder and onion powder was not grainy, and this was the final dish. That's how I dished it, and it was yummy. So this was the following day. Yep, we woke up in Limpopo. So this is my cowpeas after 3 weeks. This is how they look. I was so amazed. The pumpkin is not performing the way I thought it would. This is not my first time trying this pumpkin. Like I told you last time, guys, the seeds are from that orange pumpkin that that I bought from Woolworths. I tried growing it last time, I think 2 years back, and it did not grow. Nothing happened to it. So I want to see this time around if I can be able to. But it did flower. I don't know if anything is going to come out of it, but the cowpeas and the corn as well I bought from the Asian market is the colored one, the one that is white and purple. And I thought, let me just try, see what's gonna happen. And here they are. They came out. I want to see. I didn't expect them to come out. Yeah. I really did not expect them to come out, but they did it, and it's quite a few of them. My banana is, doing their things as well. This is more of cowpeas. Look how beautiful this is. I'm going to harvest this leaf in a minute now, but I'm so happy with my banana. It's coming all right. Do you know what? That was the highlight of the day because I was so scared that it wasn't going to stick because we kept it in a bucket for almost a year, and our mangoes, guys, were ready. And I took the one that were not ripe still, because last time I did that, when I left home a few weeks back, I took some that were not ripe, and they were ripening here at home, and they were so delicious. I've got 2 trees of mangoes that are bearing fruit now, but this one is the sweetest. The other one, it's really not up to my standard, or it doesn't compare to this one. This one is so nice and less I don't know, it doesn't have a lot of thread. I don't know what to call it, but those things, it doesn't have a lot of them. And the other one, it's okay, but it's somewhat blunt compared to this one. So I harvested everything on the tree. It wasn't a lot, but I harvested everything. There was hail, I think, and it damaged majority of them, but you can still eat them. There were a couple of them that were um, got rotten on the tree. But that's okay. This is the second tree that I said it's not that nice. This one was, I think it was hit more by the hail more than the other one. So, but I still harvested everything. I left nothing. Leave what for who? I think the lady who cleans the yard has had her share already, so that's okay. The remaining one, I think that's what she left for us. So yeah, even if there was anything, we share. I don't mind when she takes anything from the yard. She can take if she wants to, but she's very respectful, guys. She's very respectful. She does not take inconsiderately. I'm not even sure that she takes, because even if she takes it, there isn't a trace that she's taking. So my guess is that she probably just eat them or eat anything when she's there, but never really take or harvest to take home, but I don't have a problem. But if, like when I plant the cowpeas like this, once I've cooked the leaves and then they're dry, I give her. And then the peas, the beans as well, the cowpeas as well, once I harvest them, and then everything is, I de-shelled them and then I give her. So I give her anything that comes from the yard. So she's a lovely lady. So this is me now harvesting the leaves. Listen, this job is not easy, ne? But it is also so therapeutic. But going down like this and harvesting leaf by leaf, whew, it's a lot. And I was thinking that in my grandmother's house and my mother's house, the yard used to be so big. We used to harvest this every single day when we come from school. That was our job, to harvest this. Up until there's no harvesting anymore, up until it's only peas that is left, that we are waiting for them to dry out. And then once they dry out, then we de-shell them and put them into storage. And when I'm looking at this video, I'm thinking, it's a good thing that there's a bush between us and our neighbor, because the way I am bending, I didn't bring my cloth or any of my cloth. I don't keep any at home. So the way I'm bending, I'm pretty sure that everything was out in the open. So it is a blessing for that. That bush is a blessing, because I was able to bend as much as I could. Fun fact, in the morning after I harvested everything, my husband and I were debating on how difficult it is for us to spend money on us. We don't mind to give Theo money when we leave, but when it comes to us spending money, it's a problem, a serious one. So we had nothing to eat for breakfast, so we decided to go get chips. And instead of buying chips and rations at the chips and fish and chips outlet, we bought chips only, medium sized, and went into Roots, bought a pack of rations that we fried at home, and still had some left that we came back with. This was our breakfast. And then lunch was pap and chicken. Yep, that is being an adult.